Hello guys, so welcome to today's evening news or evening show. My name is CHUKS. I am on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you, they bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with tonight's show. Okay, so I can't say make I look into this Thomas Partey case because the Thomas Partey lawyer, Jenny Wiltshire, has released a statement on behalf of Thomas Partey while everybody they talk about the case, because this case now this evening everybody now we see that they analyze both social media. Partey is trending, Arsenal is trending. Thomas Partey lawyer said Thomas Partey is innocent of rape charges. You get, and they are going to fight the case. You get. Now, Football London carried the story. Thomas Partey lawyer released his statement after ex-Arsenal star is charged with 5 counts of rape. Now, when you read the entirety of this particular report, it says in a statement, Partey's lawyer, Jenny Wiltshire, said her clients fully cooperated with the police and the Crown Prosecution Services during the 3-year investigation. Now, Thomas Partey denies all the charges of wrongdoing, all the charges against him. She says he has fully cooperated with the police and seriously tried the investigation. He now welcomes the opportunity to finally clear his name. Given that there are now ongoing legal proceedings, my client is unable to comment further to avoid contempt of court. Yes. So when you see go down the report, it's a Partey of Hertfordshire is due to appear at Westminster Magistrates Court on August 5th. The detective superintendent and the Forfey, whose team is leading the investigation, said our priority remains to provide support to the women who have already come forward. 3 women are involved in this case. Now, we will ask anyone who has been impacted by this case or anyone who has information to speak with our team. You can contact them, put their own email there, because now they are still soliciting for more people will get any case to come aside. This Thomas Partey case, there's 5 counts of rape charges and 1 additional count of sexual assault. So 2 counts of rape relates to 1 woman. Another 3 counts of rape relates to a second woman. And 1 count of sexual assault relates to a 3rd woman. The charges follow an investigation by detectives which commenced in February 2022. They talk plenty. Now, when you look all these cases now, you go see say whether Partey dey innocent or guilty, his future is at stake. Because first off, Partey when in day now and are free agents, no club will sign Thomas Partey for now. In the next 2-3 years, no club will sign him because he will be going to court upon court, adjournment upon adjournment until they get to a logical conclusion of the case. There is a presumption of innocence on his head. He's presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction and a jury of his peers. So that is the law. So for now, no club will follow and talk anything. He is about to spend so much money. This type of cases, they make person go broke. In fact, I can go check another person why I know say don't go through some of all these kind of things. We come out victorious in Benjamin Mendy. I can check the details of Benjamin Mendy's case. I did like extensive research on it. Now, if we check Benjamin Mendy's case, his own was even far worse than Thomas Partey. Benjamin Mendy had 10 charges, 8 counts of rape, 1 count of attempted rape, 1 count of sexual assault. These charges involved 7 different women. Partey own are just 3. You know 7 different women with the incident alleged to have occurred between 2018 and 2021. Partey own are 2021 and 2022. Now, Benjamin Mendy own, make you foresee how Partey life don't dey spoil like this. So whether they innocent or guilty. In fact, I make a come on this picture. The major thing wey dey here be say you will lose time. You no go fit work in the next because he's a player. No club will hire him. You no go fit work in the next 1-2. Mendy case took 3 years to conclude. So Partey own may take at least 2 years before they go get it like conviction, or maybe you are not guilty, you are free to go. So when you look at the differences, now I just want to highlight from now. Now when you look at the timeline, the breakdown of Benjamin Mendy's case, he was arrested first in 2020. He was in 21, additional charges was added. In 2022, the first trial concluded. Then the court said, okay, we get extra charges. No do the trial because no get the conclusion of that case. That's how you go. So January 2023, Mendy was cleared of 6 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault. The jury were unable to reach a verdict on the remaining 2 charges, which is 1 rape and 1 attempted rape. They can't retry the case. A retrial was held for the final 2 charges, and he was acquitted of both. At the end of the day, that means na false allegation. The people who carry Benjamin Mendy go court, they went free. At the end of the day, in fact, I read through the transcript of the case. Benjamin Mendy at some point told the court, say, me as I did like this, I don't run package with more than 10,000 women. So why do some of the talk say me I didn't do one thing? It's in the public domain. Go and check it. 10,000. If you check Benjamin Mendy's case, at some point he said it with his mouth. He could not feed. He could not because he's not generating income. People like Jack Grealish, Raheem Sterling. He mentioned people. He mentioned their names. Saying now then they borrow money. Then they give her money because Manchester City suspended his payments. Even though after the case, he now took Man City to court, then he won the case, they have to give him back the money that they took away from him because he's innocent. But the thing is, innocent or not, the club where they play for, they go hold your payments. Some go actually they pay you, but it is bad business for a company to still keep you on their payroll when you are not playing. You know they're good for business. That's why at the talk say as Arsenal dey now. Some people say Arsenal dodge the bullets. As Arsenal Thomas Partey go, some people now they accuse Arsenal, but we'll still get to that. Now, people like Dean James, come as I they talk to people like Eduardo Hagen. Eduardo Hagen is somebody that actually puts out Arsenal news. They talk about Arsenal, but Babako they talk say Arsenal had to know that Thomas Partey's case was not yet closed, and they still decided that they should have extended this contract. That is disgusting. If you check the comment section, the social media, people they drag Arsenal, say Arsenal no say Partey a rapist, yet they won't extend the contract. But the thing is, it is just an allegation, and the allegation could be found to be true or false. At the end of the day, me and you with the end, if something carries go court, we have this presumption of innocence on our head. We are presumed innocent until the prosecution proves their case beyond reasonable doubt that we are actually guilty. Okay, that is why we will come and say, okay, this person is guilty. But look at this type of case. Crown Prosecution Services never charged the player. They are still doing investigation. Why are you now saying Arsenal should chase the boy out? Arsenal should not play him? No. In fact, Arsenal would argue that Arsenal did not even know. Arsenal knows say the case day. They know say Crown Prosecution Services don't talk and say we have all our evidence, so we will soon go to court. They know. But when will they go to court? Arsenal never knew that. That's why Arsenal they proposed 1 year deal for Thomas Partey. Partey and Income say okay, no problem, because Arsenal say okay, we'll give you 1 year. Then anyhow which way, we will see whether this case will come up. This case I don't mention as since about this Crown Prosecution Services. So now they're going to talk say okay, we have everything. Let's go to court. So as the player day now, no issue. Another way come they sweet me because Partey is our brother. He gets that presumption of innocence shows we must support him. He's not he's not guilty for now. Now the lawyer where they handle in case now I follow handle the case of Benjamin Mendy. Because while I was doing research, I was using ChatGPT, getting some kind of information on the particular case. So the lead defense for Benjamin Mendy during his rape and sexual case assault trials was Eleanor Law's case C, accompanied by solicitor Jenny Wilshire from Hickman and Rose Solicitors. So that Jenny Hickman is the lead attorney for this Thomas Partey's case. You can very well say, now him Thomas Partey said higher. So because if you look at the statement where Football London drop, now the same lady, now her name did here, you get. So now she talk and say, okay, for now, because look at in the statement, Partey's lawyer Jenny Wilshire, because Partey said we don't go collect pass person from the champion and say, Baba, I didn't beat this okay, so which lawyer help you run out? So that's what it just be. Now, the Athletic only discuss with one lawyer who I feel does not know what he's doing, because the lawyer only talk say Arsenal have been aware of the police investigations into Thomas Partey throughout. We agree. Arsenal know. Which we know. Now the lawyer only talk say, and the lawyer name na Dino Noshivelli. He only talk say the player should have been suspended while his club and the FA investigated the allegation. How do you say the player should have been suspended? Are you suspending him based on mere allegation? So somebody just come in now and say, Lucia Kiniko, You are a murderer. You kill my kinikon wherever they work when they just pursue you, without being charged to court. Now, when they don't charge you, this lawyer from Anna, I don't know where I'm going in your own law school, because he forget say there is presumption of innocence, which is the angle Arsenal we're working on. You get, and you say the FA should investigate. Is the FA a law enforcement agency? Like, how are you? Like, I don't understand that lawyer. But the Coco will say the matter don't go court. August 5th, Partey go resume. So we will see how the matter they go. But for now, Partey is very much innocent, and I have this feeling that he may beat these charges because that's what he just be. All right, away from that. So another report we're going to hear now is say Chelsea and Aston Villa have been given huge sanctions by UEFA for rule breaches. Now, you know what the mago way Chelsea do? They say they'll sell their female team, give another parent company. The Aston Villa self copy the same format. They sell their female team, give a company where they owned by their parents. So the EPL agree, they let them slide, but UEFA say like that style no they work for us. Now don't breach our financial rules, so you have to pay the penalty. So when you go through TalkSport reports, they got the talk say Chelsea and Aston Villa, no be just them, even Barcelona, many clubs say they have been fined for breaching UEFA's law. So UEFA announced it today that a series of decisions made by the first chamber of the club's financial control body say all 5 clubs did not comply with the football earnings rule. With the 2023 and 2024 financial years coming into the analysis, the CFCB had a particular focus on transactions involving the sale of tangible and intangible assets. So people like Chelsea, Villa, Hajduk Split, Barcelona, Lyon, Porto, they have all agreed to the settlement agreement by UEFA. Now, for the first charge, Chelsea will pay 80 million euros, which is about 69 million pounds. Now so, Aston Villa self get their own. So, but for now, no be all this money, then go pay yet. So Chelsea go pay like maybe like 30 something million. Now small money they go pay now around 20 or 30 something million. Like Chelsea go pay now, then Aston Villa go pay like 20 million. Then the remaining one they can suspend the money. Say if they breach the rule again, they go pay them. Like look at it now, Chelsea 4 years duration, fine 80 million, out of which they go pay the conditional fine for now. Conditionally they go pay 20 million. Then if they can't breach the thing again, they go pay the remaining money. That means when I know they learn. Barcelona the same thing, Lyon the same thing, Aston Villa their own now they just pay 5 million. For me, I think it don't really make sense, because if they breach the law, let them pay. Let them like follow the latter of them. Let them pay the money, because you are encouraging other people. Let me go buy anyhow now. Yes, buy anyhow. At the end of the day, they'll give us more big money fine. Later they'll tell us pay conditional payment. So like if you get the money, you don't go feel it. So I know just no but now UEFA rule be that, so you have to respect UEFA laws. Now, TNT Sports and Fabrizio Romano currently let us know, say, Marcus Rashford, Anthony, Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Tyrell Malacia, all of them don't tell man, you say, they don't want to stay again. They won't leave. They've tendered transfer request. Now, the one we paying everybody, now this Rashford, they call that Rashford just can't leave out his school. So the guy come back on the event. So if I don't play here, I want to go. So it is what it is. But you have to see where them go, because man, you need to sell before they can buy. So my dear Arsenal lovers, let's bring you our first message from one of our sponsors, Portia Logistics and Delivery Services. So they are into exports and imports, pickup delivery, doorstep delivery, courier delivery, haulage, transport logistics, dispatch and errand services. So that they ship to USA, Canada, UK and Europe, and if you help you receive from those destinations also. So if you're interested in the services, I want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8075478645 or 08092445644, and the head office is at Block D, Shop 41, Binukono Ultra Modern Market or Jota, Lagos, and the Ikorodu office is at number 28, Oriwu Road, Italewa, Ikorodu, Lagos State. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, away from that also, we can't hear now say Nico Williams gets the reason we make everything they scatter. So Nico Williams, they ask Barcelona to make them put release clause for him. He gets to leave for free if Barcelona no feel register. Imagine Barcelona go trigger your clause, pay maybe 60 million. Then 1 month later, he gets if they no feel register, you will can't go for free. Who they do like that? Yes. Although they do it for Dani Olmo, he did for Dani Olmo contract, but Dani Olmo refused to use that exit clause. Say no. I still want to stay. I get belief. Say they go register me. And later back I got a court order to actually register him, but the Williams didn't want to take that chance. And now, Romano can report say, Barcelona don't ban him. Say forever and ever, he will never play for Barcelona because now the guy dream himself to play back at, so he will never play. So it is what it is. Now, in a shock move, we're going to see say Kyle Walker has been set to move to Burnley. Yes, I never saw this coming. He's already doing medical. So Kyle Walker is set to join Burnley. Make on the reason say, no be person just come from Man City which day. So no big clubs see him as fit for purpose at all. Wow. Yes, well, it is what it is. Playing good, at least going to get more game time. Now, Goal.com call the talk say, no, the market to Arsenal is on. Arsenal hold fresh talks over Chelsea attacker in search for a new winger that the guy really want to join. Arsenal really wants to. In fact, they want to tell us say the first time where Arsenal fans hold talk with Chelsea, now when Arsenal they discuss with Chelsea on Kepa Arrizabalaga, that's when Arsenal threw the name in. Say, how about this guy? Now, would like to sell him or not? Chelsea don't tell you say the guy is on the market. If you bring a suitable offer, you can carry him. So we'll just watch and see how things go. Anyway, they go, Shola. Are there to give him a fresh updates. Now, what do they call him? ESPN journalists. When they talk about this, they talk about Gyökeres. So Foley. So Baba when they talk say it's now clear that Arsenal have chosen Gyökeres. The transfer has been gaining pace in recent weeks, with Andrea Berta traveling to Portugal a few times and negotiations with Hassan Ketinkaya and Sporting Lisbon going well. This is like the fifth source. This man, Sachat Savioleri, and this BBC Sami Mokbel, Lequip, and one other person again, all these people are saying that this Gyökeres deal is going in the right direction. Arsenal will run them. Everything they go well. This is like fifth independent media organization where they reputable and credible. We tell us say everything they go well. Moku they watch. In fact, the James can't even predict say since Gyökeres is expected to come back to Sporting on Monday. Moku no dey surprised. Say before Monday, we just Arsenal don't agree a deal with Sporting Lisbon. So Moku no dey surprised because the player they desperate not to return there at all. Saying they do pre-season or anything, not to return at all. So maybe that's why they say better they travel to Portugal, they travel go, they really work so hard. And when you remember that Ateta said don't give them Berta deadline because nobody Ateta they run the deals. That the Berta, although Ateta has a say so okay. Alpha, Kochi, you like this guy? I like him. Or you run out from me. That kind of package. But negotiations and all now Berta departments. So Ateta they talk about money. So more just watch the deadline. Don't forget before 19th. We want to bring in a striker. And if the reportage that we're hearing is to be believed, we don't forget Sesco. Nobody they mention Sesco again. But that one is at an impasse. Nobody they remember him. So now just this Gyökeres, everybody they talk about. So we can just watch and see how everything will unfold. Now we're going to get troubling reports from Leandro Trossard. Say, although Trossard wants to stay for Arsenal, but as it be now, talks over a fresh terms have stalled and failed to reach a positive conclusion to date. The guy will look for more money, pay rise, get to stay. It is understood that he still has suitable offers from Saudi Arabia, where Arsenal be consider, and the guy still be consider. Sources have indicated there is still active Saudi Arabian interest, and there have been tentative inquiries from Europe, namely Italy and Turkey. See, one thing I will tell Trossard, say, you go use Partey situation to learn. They understand, say, you cannot strong arm Arsenal. You cannot twist them to your own demands. Say, I need money. If they go do them for you, they will do them. If they no go do them, they no go do them. So you need to learn from that one. Let's say don't be ready to find your strengths. Because when I ask our fans, they talk say Trossard and Martinez, you need to find your strength, bring younger, vibrant people with a bag. Yeah. But more just to watch, I still think they'll resolve their differences at the end of the day. Now it's official. Arsenal already puts Tomiyasu on their websites. Is going to depart Arsenal. When you look at the Arsenal have put out a statement. So when you look at everything, they say we have reached a mutual agreement with Tomiyasu to end this contract with immediate effect. Now, when you look at the last paragraph, that one I explain everything. They say, unfortunately, injuries have limited Tomiyasu's time on the pitch in the last 2 seasons, with the defender making just 1 substitute appearance last season. Imagine. It was therefore mutually agreed to end his contract so that I can start a new chapter of his career for Saudi Arabia. Imagine one substitute appearance the whole of last season, and they pay you salary for the whole of last season. Imagine saying your papa business with that, or saying your own business. Is that not a loss? Why they not go steer the contract? The next person now, Gabriel Jesus, will still enter your matter. He gets. Even Tomiyasu said don't drop statements where they say, after 4 unforgettable years, the time has come for me to say goodbye to this incredible club. Obviously, I've got many things to say. Oh, about talk plenty. I don't want to waste time on the statements, but the statement is well taken. Now, let's bring you a message from another of our sponsor, Mobi Wealth Associates and Co. Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. And they're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, so the biggest news of the night, now the fact that Thomas Partey is innocent of rape, says his lawyer Jenna Wilshere. So in the coming days, August 5th, Partey will go court, we'll know how the case they go. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and then I'll get out. Alright guys. Ciao.